Not every second was, rainbows and unicorn farts like everybody else. Uh, but I would never change a thing because it took me places. It showed me things. It taught me about myself. But really, what it was about was the people that you meet, the people that become your friends.
Right. Their
And
second family.
you're really, I mean,
Yeah.
I have some of the best friends of my entire life. I've known since my first ship,
Yeah.
which was 4.5 months after I came in the Navy. I went to my first submarine, and I'm still very close with the men that I served with on that ship.
Yeah. Now, do you think that I talk to a lot of people, and I feel the same way? Is that first duty assignment,
Yeah.
right, is always going to be the one that like sticks with you,
Oh yeah.
especially, I mean, it hits a little bit different, like, for me, the speed of active duty, then going National Guard, the speed of it and everything kind of like hit me differently, because it's something different. It's not what you're used to. There's a lot of good National Guard reservists out there. Um, but there's also a lot more of the not so.
Right.
Um, and like that portrays a bad name on everybody else that's actually doing the job just to the same ability as people that are on active duty.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I got to National Guard unit in Rhode Island because that was the closest for artillery, and it was an eye opener. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, we would on deployment be like, "Oh, the nasty girls are here," like that. That was just, Navy makes fun of Army,
Yep.
Marine,
Yep.
back and forth, and that was just the thing,
Right.
and you never really grasp the concept, until you walk in those shoes, and you're
Mhm.
like, and I went to them, as a fresh NCO, and a lot of those guys been there for 6, 8 years part-time. There's a lot of active duty guys that were full-time National Guard, completely different.
Right.
So there's so many different dynamics that go into state level, military. But my time as an artilleryman on active duty, when I got to my first duty station, those dudes that I communicate with, I saw like every time I post something, they're my number one supporters.
Yeah. That's always the way it is. It's always the way you'll have those friends, those gentlemen that I served with on my first ship, the USS Sea Devil.